Hello and welcome to episode 18 of the MightyMiniatures campaign. And you know what? I'm actually really starting to enjoy this now. Oh man, it's been an interesting challenge, that is for sure. Right, I believe we were going to hit this. The money is good, but the salvage is bad. But that's okay. We're still not out of the deep end. This is the funny part. If I can regularly face missions with grasshoppers in them, and God knows what else, then until I actually have a grasshopper or similar heavy lineup, the hazards are real. The risk is great. Still, with only 1 out of 4 salvage, well, with only 2 out of 8 salvage, this should be a single lance mission. Hopefully, a piece of something I can use. Okay, where are they? On top of a mountain. That's not good. I guess what I want to do is go over here. This is quite a big map. Go up here. Go all the way around. And obtain the high ground. Because there's no way I'm just walking up a mountain on this difficulty level and being like, "Hi guys!" This looks like a nice clean path up here.
Move into position. Confirm.
Go up here, and then up here. That will give me the nice high ground that I want.
Confirm. Aye, aye.
I have to slow down a little bit and wait for my slower mechs to catch up in case I trigger them.
Holding here.
Position
confirmed.
Relax, my friends, relax.
Move order received.
We are going all the way up and all the way around. Okay.
We've got an unknown on sensor.
2 heavies? 2 heavies, maybe? I guess he'll just come around the corner, right? So let's set up the welcoming committee.
Good to go. Affirmative. Yes, Commander.
The terrain here is awkward, but I think it's abusable. So,
Good to go.
wouldn't it be nice to have a sensor lock warrior right now, but unfortunately, I do not have one. And I haven't had time to train another one. It's a quick draw. Let's see what the other mech is. Is there just 2 of them?
Ready for orders.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Well, whatever he is, he doesn't seem like he wants to move.
Uh-huh.
So let's just do a little bombardment and wait where we are.
Standing by. I copy.
When he comes over the hill, we'll kick his ass. And hopefully he'll move over this geothermal and thus take heat damage as well. Since he's primarily a laser build, that will reduce his capability
Standing by.
in terms of fighting back quite severely. You are like a ranged mech, so it's probably better that you just move back a little bit. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we?
My opening.
Is he going to run onto the geothermal? Yes, he is! What an idiot. You, my friend, just made a grave mistake.
Receiving.
One of us is in deep trouble. And his buddy can't work out how to get over the rocks right now. Actually, let's not.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Let's get him.
Orders. Confirmed.
Oof.
Solid connection on that one.
Ammo explosions are bad for you, my friend.
Waiting for orders.
See ya. Easy kill, easy money. I've only got 1 out of 4 salvage anyway, so I'm only realistically going to get 1 piece of mech, maybe 2. Oh, it's a thunderbolt! It really is just 2 mechs. How interesting. And how odd. I've never seen a lance of enemies that's just 2 mechs.
Commander.
Oh well, whatever.
Engaging with target.
I hear ya.
I would like you to get a side angle. Go for the head, but if you can't get the head, get whatever else you can get. And I'll try and destroy his weapons so that I'm less likely to get them.
Yep.
Since there's only 2 enemies, we can afford to take a few risks, especially since we've currently not taken any damage. This is probably the easiest mission I've actually faced in a long time.
Let's see. I like this. Yeah.
Keep the pain flowing, my friend.
Give it everything I've got. Hell yeah. Target. Take a critical hit.
That's 2 injuries.
Waiting for orders.
Now, I think the correct move is to let him get up. because I don't think I can focus fire. And I really, 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 really want to avoid hitting the CT, because I know what this mech is like. It's just like, oh, CT damage, explosion! It's a very difficult mech to capture. So, let's wait for him to get up. He's stood in the rough terrain, so he's going to be easy to knock over. Haha!
Yes, Commander. Moving to position.
Let's knock him down.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Okay,
Inflicted some heavy damage.
it's alright. Nope, that's front. That is front quadrant. I want side quadrant. Trying to take this off either the leg or the torso without hitting the CT.
Committed.
What can I do for you?
You are totally the wrong side to assist. And I feel like shots from this side will almost certainly result in explosions.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Time to pile some more damage into the side. Ooh, good hits.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay.
Roger.
40, 19. Oh man, I still haven't gotten that side off yet.
Waiting on you, Commander.
This'll work. Just about. $15, $36, $11. It's almost gone. Let's go for it. Get the leg, if you can. Yes!
Bang! You're dead!
Nice.
Successful.
He still had like 90 HP in his CT, but I worry there that there might have been a center torso ammo explosion. I hope not. We'll see. Oh, there was. Such a pain to capture. Jesus. What a pain in the ass. Oh well, we got the money that will keep us afloat. I can't believe there's only 2 mechs though, that was a bit weird. I was expecting slightly more resistance than that. Show of force. An assassination. Well, this one is worth more money and more salvage. And it's easier. So it strikes me as silly to not go for it. Okay. Plenty of money, plenty of salvage. You can't rely in this campaign on selling mechs for C-bills, because you just don't get enough pieces. I mean, say you have, like I've just taken there, 2 8 salvage. So that's 10 pieces of salvage you're going to get. If you were really, really amazingly lucky, you could get a complete mech out of that. But a complete medium would only sell for about 400, 500,000 C-bills, something like that. And that's pretty much the amount of money that's on offer here. So it doesn't make any sense to try and live off salvage like you would in the base game. In the base game, you would just be like, yeah, full salvage all the time. Once you hit a certain point in the game, you could just go full salvage all day long. Meh.
Commander?
Commander.
I need at least a 4 in everything just to get the base skills.
I'm here. Good to go.
Once I get the VR pods, it's going to make a huge difference. Because if you add these together, I think this one is like 200, 400, 900, something like that, 1600.
Copy.
400, 900. So if you add all these together, 1, 2, and 4, 7, and 9, 16, and then this is 16 as well, so 32,000 EXP. So if you add all of that together, level 5 in every skill, you get to, quick math in my head, 6, 9, 12, 12,800 EXP, which is just beyond the reach of the basic VR pod. But the second level VR pod would take you to 20,000, which would get you level 5 in every stat, if that's what you wanted. And that's quite powerful in this campaign, because the EXP you get for battles is bugger all. It's like 100 EXP a battle or 200 EXP a battle. You're just basically not going to level your mech warriors very far in battles. So the VR pod is going to be the only way to get my mech warriors anywhere decent. Plus, if you lose a mech warrior, even the basic VR pod will get you your 2 skills, which is a huge benefit. It's cooled off a little bit today as well, so hopefully I can give my best today and not feel like I'm trying to do the world's hardest Iron Man campaign while also being grilled like a trout on a barbecue. One of the comments on one of the videos recently was, oh, 26 degrees, is that it? But when you live on a tiny island surrounded by the ocean and all of that sunlight is just focused on your little rock, the UV index is 8, 9 at the moment. You burn so fast. It is out of this world how quickly you can burn. Well, this just looks like it's going to be a straight up fight, which I never like. And I'm like right on top of this base with nowhere to really go to get elevation.
On my way. Got it.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh. A locust.
Showing minor damage. Ready for orders.
That moment when you suddenly don't actually feel any pressure anymore. That's not going to make much difference, is it now?
Let's see. Like this.
Fire everything! And you don't actually have to hit with many weapons to kill a locust, so we just spam it down quickly. I knew it! I knew he would come around the corner and shoot the Shadowhawk. That's why I took his turn first.
Waiting for orders.
Because, that makes you bulwarked. Right, let's see who you are, what you are. A Vindicator. A very badly damaged one.
Tell me what to shoot.
God damn it. Ow. That is a catapult. Or maybe a thunderbolt, but most likely a catapult.
Ready for orders.
Let's get rid of this locust ASAP and then we'll go deal with the catapult.
Copy that.
Right.
Engaging jump jets.
Assassinate, please.
Engaging target.
It's very hard to play LOS tactics when there's a locust around, constantly spotting you.
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Right. We'll try and murder the Vindicator now.
Yes, Commander.
Unknown mech. I'm pretty sure that's a catapult.
Confirm.
No, it's a trebuchet. What and why? Why you do this? Why you do this?
Waiting on you, Commander.
Am I too close for LRMs to hit correctly? I am. Okay.
Uh-huh. Special delivery.
Special delivery. Let's begin operations to capture these idiots. We have decent salvage, we might as well make use of it. Oof.
Hit him hard.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yes, Commander. Heading out.
Need to turn this guy around since he took a smashing in the side. And the Centurion. Okay, are you able? 1632. Probably a bit overkill. I don't want to miss though. 2 missiles I need to land. Let's not take the risk. Knock him over, please. Ah.
Target. Take a critical hit.
I hope the guy in there is elvish because he's Legolas now. Oh, here comes the missile spam again.
Took a heavy hit there.
What's up, boss?
Okay.
Copy that.
Basically, this guy, I'm going to wait for him to get up and turn around so I can hit the other side of him and carry on doing injuries to him.
Engaging with target.
So now's the time to start hitting the trebuchet. Since he's been knocked down, he'll take a big 2-hit penalty when he stands up as well. And that should, in theory, make it such that he will not readily be able to fight back. It's also relatively important that I remove the trebuchet's firepower because, you know.
Detected.
Waiting for orders.
I'll take any unnecessary damage in case anything untoward happens. Sweet!
Critical hit.
Waiting for orders.
Oof!
Scored a critical.
Oh, explosion! Now he is going to show me the other side, and that is exactly what I want. Meanwhile, Stickman can just stand there until such time as I feel like I want to deal with him. What you gonna do, Stickman? You got any jump jets? Just out of interest. No. Nope. Stickman.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay. Here comes the Stickman. Guess he's closing in for melee. You know what? I might as well. It's not really anything else I can do to the trebuchet. Ah, I got the CT. Oh well. That's a shame. I was hoping to hit the leg. Damn!
Detecting mech warrior injury.
Got me in the head.
Commander.
Yeah, whatever. You're dead.
Move order
No real need to fire most of this.
Mess them up. Mess them up good.
Commander?
I'm not overly concerned about the headshot because it's the immortal commander that actually just got hit. Right. Let's get rid of that PPC, shall we? Oh, for crying out loud.
Roger.
My biggest problem continues to be I do not have the enhanced cooled shot. So I can't rely on it to actually hit anything that I target.
Coordinates received.
Affirmative.
Will there be more enemies after this? That is the question.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Okay. Oh god, it would be my melee mech as well. Almost full health apart from that hit. Oh well, whatever. The worst that happens is the head gets ripped off. Shinji spends the next eternity in sick bay.
Orders?
And
Good to go.
I have to spend a while repairing everything.
Move orders received. Moving out.
Apparently there are hostile enemies somewhere, but I don't actually see them yet. A whole set of high-end APCs though. That's going to make actually taking them down very difficult. Plus they're slower, which works in your favor, since they don't get too far ahead.
On it. Aye, aye.
Oh, don't tell me this one's bugged and it's not moving. Because if it's bugged and it's not moving, then I am in real trouble. Because this is Iron Man. And that is not good. No, it is moving, thank God. Whew, I have read stories about bugs where the APCs do not move. And they just sit there.
On my way.
And it's effectively a game over.
Moving to position.
Wow, he just drove through the bridge. Did you see that? He just literally, there was a bridge there and he just drove into it and through it and just smashed it to bits. How bizarre. Sadly, I did not capture either of the enemies. So, what could have been a good opportunity to pick up a number of medium bits It's kind of slipped out of my fingers a little bit.
Moving out.
Coordinates received.
Oh well. These things happen.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until the package is under.
Oh wow, they just teleported in. They just teleported in right next to the convoy. That's not good. They're tough APCs, but they will struggle.
On my way.
Let's tag them and make sure that they focus on me. Oh, excuse me.
Roger that.
Pay attention to me! Pay attention to me! That's how this is gonna work. Come on, shoot me.
It got a sensor lock on me.
Yes! I wonder if these APCs will actually kill that locust. I'm just going to fire a shot just to reduce his evasion tokens. Because I get the feeling that these APCs are going to roll up and they're going to fire all their medium lasers and machine guns. The enemy that's up here is going to have to close in. But he's actually in a bad position to assist. This is my mech that took it in the face. And you are too far out of range to do anything useful anyway. So let's stick with this.
Engaging target.
Get rid of these evasion tokens.
Waiting for orders.
No, jump. Nope.
On my way.
Okay.
Acknowledge.
Okay, so now hopefully these APCs will roll up and they'll fire all these weapons at the enemies. Hopefully taking out the locust at the very least would be nice. Come on, shoot him. Yeah, that's right. Ah, you didn't fire your guns. Why didn't you fire your guns? You wretched little bug, I'm gonna squish you.
Good to go.
Thank you for getting in range.
Got it.
May you learn about not getting close to a Shadowhawk in the afterlife.
Mech destroyed.
That hurts.
That hit hard.
Right. As much as risky as it is to bring out the mech that's one headshot away from death, there is work to do.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
And the headshot is one of those things. It can just happen. It can happen to anybody at any time, in any place, anywhere. How dare you?
Good to go.
I need to tag him so that he stops shooting at these APCs.
Affirmative.
Oh, explosion! Eh? Eh? Is there another enemy around?
Yep.
Eh, whatever. Kill it. Kill it!
Hope we can salvage that.
Come on, get out of there, you stupid tank.
The objective is secure, Commander.
Woohoo! Get to the chopper! Oh. What are you doing? He jumped into cover, but kind of sacrificed... No, he didn't even jump into cover.
Standing by.
Can I please get a clean shot? No. No, I may not get a clean shot. This is the only clean shot, and it's too close.
Roger that. On it.
Okay. There goes his main weapon.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
There's another enemy out there. There he is. Oh, it's a chicken walker. Okay. Well, I won't concern myself with that right this minute. Let's just keep you twisted to the side to avoid any unnecessary head exposure. Wow, that was some serious missing you just did there,
Orders.
considering your chances to hit were so high.
Move into position. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Okay.
Commander?
This reminds me of RogueTech a little bit. Maybe they balanced it in the same way, but there was this thing in RogueTech where Precision Strike had been nerfed so heavily that what it meant was it did the opposite of what it's meant to do. So instead of hitting the region where you precisely target, it actually hit everywhere but that region. And the more I play the game, the more it feels like that is the case, at least with the basic At least with the basic mech warrior who has no additional capabilities. Come on, turkey mech. I might capture this Shadowhawk because he has so little leg health and he also took a head injury. His CT is still in great condition, so he might fall over.
That hit something good. Ready for orders.
He might fall over and die. If I play my game right.
Position.
He just needs just a little bit more shove.
Firing.
Ooh, that was a CT hit. Ah, god damn it.
One left target.
Oh well, whatever.
Waiting for orders.
Now all I need to do is kill the space chicken.
Here we go.
Well, that looked like it hurt. Where is the space chicken's PPC anyway? Oh, it's in the right torso where we just put a ton of damage. Okay. Then let us remove it.
Engaging target.
Or not. But we did push him back an initiative
Engaging
using our precision strike.
enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Now what are you going to do? The answer is nothing. You're going to die here and now.
Let's see how you like this. Hell yeah.
Get wrecked.
Long range.
Sadly, we did not
Successful.
capture anything. But there were so many mechs anyway, we'll get a full complement of mech bits. And a good wad of money. A good wad of those sweet sea bills. Man, that was unlucky. But we survived. What do I want? That much is obvious. I'm not the biggest fan of the Shadowhawk. Honestly speaking. It is the most tonnage though. Four medium lasers plus 2 missile launchers. The Shadowhawk has got that great melee capability though. We'll go with these and we'll see what else we get. Oh, nice! 5 parts. Admittedly, a lot of them light, but you know, whatever. Not bad at all, not bad at all. we're finally rebuilding our C-bill stockpile. Remember, I originally had 4 million before we got to this phase of the game. And then I burnt a lot of it, taking salvage, full salvage, all the time. Trying desperately to put a team together. Clean out the mercs, battle in the desert. 3 skull. Ah, 1 lance. That's what it says. Will it be 1 lance though? Sometimes it isn't. We could go for this 2 skull assassinate. I like the idea of this. I like the idea of possibly getting my hands on something tasty. So, we're going to jump there, clean up a little bit, and be ready for the next episode. There's no other refits that I want to do at the moment. So, off we go. Once I'm more financially secure, I'll invest more C-bills into the Argo as well. Beta pod and Virtual Training Pod Mark II is pretty much what I'm after. But I still don't completely feel like I've dug myself out of the hole yet. Oh, this is very paradox. It's like with EU4, they just constantly added punishment events into the game to punish you for not buying certain things or not doing certain things or not playing a certain way. Instead of incentivizing you to build something, like incentivizing you to build the library because it gives you a great benefit, instead they punish you for not building the library by giving you events that are bad because you don't have the library. And I hate it. It's the reason I stopped playing EU4. I hate punishment events. I should not be punished for making good tactical decisions. Make things worth having, then people will buy them, people will use them, etc. But don't punish people for not playing a certain way. Don't be like, oh, well, you didn't get the library by week 5, so we're going to punish you for that. Or you didn't buy hydroponics by week 10, so we're going to punish you for that with these punishment events. And the punishment events are never going to stop until you play the way we want you to. I could go on a very serious rant about this, but I will try and avoid it. But paradox-style events, endless punishment for not playing the way you're meant to be playing, I absolutely hate them. I think they are abhorrent. And originally with EU4 there wasn't a huge amount of these events, but as the expansions and the DLCs piled up more and more and more of these negative events, just came to the point that if you played well, it was just an endless stream of negative events. Like, it was just a very negative game. If you played badly, you got a lot of positive events. And the reason why that worked was because certain events would only trigger if you had negative stability, i.e. bad stability, and certain events would only trigger if you had very positive stability. And the ones that triggered for having very, very positive stability, either like +2 or +3, which is the most you could get, they were almost universally bad, to the point that you wouldn't even play with +3 stability anymore. It wasn't optimal. You would go for +2, just because there were so many negative events that would trigger once you hit 3. That would either, take your 3 away from you, or otherwise hurt you in some way. And I just couldn't stand it. Like, why punish people for playing well? That's counterintuitive and frustrating as a gamer to be punished for making good decisions. Anyway, that's my rant over and done with. I hope you enjoyed the episode. It wasn't too hard this time, but I'm sure this assassinate will be quite risky. So join me next time. We'll get this assassinate done.